go. What it do? What it do? You back in the building with your boy Ted Low. Got my dog Meddy Gang, aka OG Potency in the building. It's
You already
unbiased
know.
opinion. We gonna kick about a few issues, man. I know my boy got a lot on his mind today, but I like to kick it off usually with a little jam session. So today, man, I've been listening to a lot of Kamaya, so we got Kamaya player for life. We gonna jam that, get your smoke on, pour up that drink, whatever you gotta do, get comfortable, and then we finna chop it on up.
I'm a player for life and I don't want no wedding ring. I'm a player for life. I'm dope and better. The coldest air I breathe. Come lick me at the knees. After that you better leave. She tell me that it's mine. These bitches lie about everything. Say I'm always on her mind. I told that bitch I better be like, I'm a player for life and I don't want no wedding ring. Like, I'm a player for life and I don't want no wedding ring. Hit somebody that close from the get-go. Thought you was special. You did me dead wrong. Got stepped on. What's so neglectful? Think it's time to step on and let go. Be not regretful. I tried my hardest, but you heartless. That shit was stressful. What's compassion, irrational? How to not do you so scandalous? Battling catalyst. Demons I should not be managing. My twin play my soulmate. My heart did not meet you by accident. Care for you, there for you. What the fuck is this about? Now I'm laid up with somebody else just trying to get over you. No, it's not right, but the shit is life and what the fuck I'ma do? I'm the prize and I provide, don't get it fucking confused. Playing all these games this time I might man, how the fuck did I lose? I'm dope and better me, the coldest air I breathe. Come lick me at the knees, after that you better leave. She tell me that it's mine, these bitches lie about everything. Say I'm always on her mind, I told that bitch I better be like, I'm a player for life and I don't want no wedding ring. Like, I'm a player for life and I don't want no wedding ring. Being faithful never saved me, all it did was just break me. Niggas calling me baby, bitches calling me baby. All this shit drive me crazy, loyal but you still play me. Go to sleep crying, wake up crying, why you got my heart breaking? Give a fuck about nobody but yourself and that's selfish. I'm selfish, stay healthy, get my last dance, the essence of the faith I'm possessing. My heart is a blessing, I'm like, baby, that's true. Now I'm laid up with somebody else just trying to get over you. No, it's not right, but the shit is life and what the fuck I'ma do? I'm the prize and I provide, don't get it fucking confused. Playing all these games inside my mind and how the fuck did I lose? I'm dope and better me, the coldest air I breathe. Come lick me at the knees, after that you better leave. She tell me that it's mine, these bitches lie about everything. Say I'm always on her mind, I told that bitch I better be like, I'm a player for life and I don't want no wedding ring. Like, I'm a player for life and I don't want no wedding ring.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, that was Kamaya. If y'all not familiar with her, she from the Bay. I think she was well, I don't think I know she was signed with YG for a second. And then I think now she's kind of doing her solo thing, but some smooth shit I be riding too. Meddy Gang, you there? I think you muted, bro.
Now I'm mute shit's on the Bluetooth, so I don't want that feedback. You feel me?
It's all good. I was asking, though, you familiar with her, with Kamaya?
That's photo.
Remember what I see you that remember that song? It was YG. It was YG and Drake. Why you always hating? That was her on the hook of that. And then they said that song, huh? They said that I think they said that song was like pretty much hers, and then she put them on and shit. You feel me? What's up with it, Dot?
What it do? What it do, dog? What up?
Man, you already know, man. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? Same shit, different toilet. As my bro Just Know would say. You know what I'm saying?
For
Shit.
sure, for
Trying to
sure.
hold it down.
Gotta
You
do
feel me?
something, cuz. Gotta do something. Gotta make this shit make sense out here. You
What
hear
the
me?
fuck is the problem, homie?
What happened?
Nah, this nigga driving hella stupid.
Oh. So this fool getting into all the road rage on I-5 out there being California. You know?
Uh,
Cuz. My nigga Doug, what it do, fool?
what's good with it, man?
Man, I'm cooling, my boy.
Man, y'all,
Hell
I ain't
yeah, let me hook my shit back up to the Bluetooth. My shit full up.
make sure you being safe, man. Shit, you know.
There we
Man,
go.
yeah, man.
These
That
motherfuckers out
Cali
here going
traffic,
crazy.
bro. Every time I be feeling like it's like motherfuckers is speeding. The motorcycles want to go between traffic. Man,
Nigga.
I I used to think I wanted to live in Cali, bro. I changed my mind, man. I go about to Reading, man. But you know,
Bro,
right now, Reading,
the
huh?
law allows them to fucking do that bullshit, bro.
Yeah, they going in
I
between the cars shit, right?
Yeah, the law fucking allows them to split lanes and shit, man. It's that bullshit, bro.
man, I hate that shit. But
I
hey,
remember my first time driving in LA. Nigga, I'm from Atlanta. Niggas be driving fast as fuck in the city anyway. I get on the highway, that bitch say 80, I'm doing 80. Niggas is just zooming past me. I'm like, oh, hell no, nigga. I'm like, this
Hell
ain't it, boy. This is not it.
yeah,
hey,
we hitting that traffic right now.
one thing about Atlanta that like growing up out here was fucked up with the police because they target you, right? But the fucked up thing about Atlanta is the road stops. Like you're trapped.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like don't think you gonna even if you doing something or you ain't doing nothing. Don't think you gonna fucking escape. Like
Yeah, they finna pull you your ass finna get pulled over, nigga. What are you talking about?
right, like we gonna see who you is and what you. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we stayed on Jones Ave, y'all know I smoke my doty and shit. I'm literally rolling up. I had my 9.5 Legend. Y'all already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Had the
Mm-hmm.
9.5 Legend. I'm rolling something up on my lap, driving slow. Anybody familiar with that part of town? Jones Avenue, Hollywood Road,
Fucking
Bankhead. You know what I'm
trenches.
saying? Yeah, it's back streets. But
Whew.
you could go 2 miles an hour and nobody notice. I looked
Yeah.
up. I'm
Right?
like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? They got the roads blocked, but I was twisting up on the little power bill, the mailer, like the postcard one. So I just folded that bitch and talked to him. He said, "Man, why you got an Oregon license and your license plate is Georgia? You got to switch that over." I don't think I
I'm
had
a
no
college
sense
student.
or no, huh?
Oh,
I said I'm a
Yeah,
college
this
student.
nigga was
That was my excuse.
right, right.
on God, nigga. Right now I got a Georgia license, nigga. My car got a North Carolina tag on it. I'm not switching shit, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck this. Fuck y'all, nigga. Do what y'all gotta do, bro.
I had a
I
Exactly.
got
Georgia
dual
ID.
citizenship.
I had a Georgia ID for about 6, 7 months. And it was because I don't know, Dougley might remember. I don't know how I lost my fucking ID, but somehow I lost that shit. And then I think I was only maybe 19, so I couldn't go to the bar anyway, but to catch that plane to get back home. So I remember
Mm-hmm.
it was like, cause it was hot. So I was like, I gotta hurry up and get an ID, so I can get up on this fucking plane. You know what I'm saying? It was like in May and shit. But check this out though, man. Something I wanted to tap on. Did y'all see the y'all? I don't know. Cutting is a buster, but did y'all see the Takashi shit? What how y'all feel about that?
Cuddy is a buster.
Well, he ain't my Cutting. I'm just
Nah,
saying
nah, I feel you. I know what
he's
you're
a
saying.
buster. Yeah,
Yeah, to
he's a
throw the
buster.
disclaimer out there.
Huh? Yeah. You know. How
You
you
want to go
feel
down?
about that? Are you
Say like this, bro, like on some real shit, I don't know what cuz expected. You feel me? Like right, wrong, or indifferent, you go one, snitching is frowned upon regardless of your creed in America. Like if you a part of this, if you're a part of this culture that we part of, you know what I'm saying? The street culture, the gang banging culture, whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying, whatever moniker you want to place it on, you gotta know this snitching. So once you take that step, put that jacket on, ain't no going backwards. And you can't be
Right.
around here popping your shit like you a real one. Not saying he ain't real. I don't know him personally, but you can't keep trying to keep that persona up. So if fool didn't know that shit was coming, he's fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like then you can't be around you got and you in fucking LA Fitness, Planet Fitness with regular motherfuckers. Like regular motherfuckers won't do something to you just to do something to you. You see what I'm saying? So I don't feel no pity for dog.
Oh no.
Yeah, bro,
Hey, so
he's a devil.
so check this out, right? So they was, and I honestly don't know what the dudes that got on him, the exact reason that they got on him, because I just seen the clip like y'all seen or whatever. But it's like I don't know, I'm looking at it two different ways. Cause the big dude, the way he was moving, he looked like he probably did some time. So he's probably on some politics, some penitentiary politics for sure. But they were saying he had been talking shit about Puerto Ricans, and he out there in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So it might have been like some shit like that. So it might have not even been about the telling. I don't know, but that's shit, just what I heard. But I
So
ain't gonna lie.
so
Nevertheless, not step on y'all wisdom. Nevertheless, even if it was about him snitching or him about him talking about Puerto Ricans, the common denominator in the situation is Buddy run his mouth too fucking much.
Right. And that's what I was getting to. That's what I was getting to. It's like as much as he ran his mouth and making a mockery out of shit, you know, it's like,
out of
you want to see some people win. I ain't gonna say that we want to see him lose because that'll be some hater shit.
Right.
But just like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes a motherfucker need their ass whooped. It ain't no other way to put it. I mean, for real though. If a motherfucker look, I'm y'all's partner. If I start bullshitting, you gonna be like, nah, I don't know, man. This fool Ted, man, we gonna have to send him to his mama house or something, cause you feel me? Shit, you know. Shine and Prescott in the motherfucking building. What it do? What it do?
It's dark as hell in my spot. My bad, y'all. I'm
Yeah, you
I'm
Oh,
home.
huh?
I I still got the AT&T shirt on and everything. I just got home.
Hey, it be like that. I appreciate you for coming. I know you said you been busy with work and shit lately, huh?
Oh yeah, I was out in the field
Yeah.
like crazy today. I was from Cobb to the freaking east side.
get
Oh.
that money, sis. Get that
The
money.
territory that I cover is Cobb County. My territory is Cobb County, but I had to go to the east side today too.
Hey, so I remember you and Nadia was talking
the
about
road to Manila Road.
what
Huh?
was it the Ramadan?
It is Ramadan right now. I
I
haven't.
kn- was you still fasting or doing something
I'm
with that?
fasting. So, okay, here's the thing. I'm what you call a hybrid, right?
Okay.
So, part of my family is most of my family is Christian, but I have a lot of Muslims in my family too. So, I'm cultured on both of the religions. At this point in my life, I was like, oh, well, maybe I should just take my Shahada and convert to Islam because that's something I've been saying I was going to do for years. And I was just back and forth. So I would just like to remain a hybrid. I go to church if I feel like going to church. I fast during Ramadan. I feel like there's nothing wrong with me being a hybrid.
It ain't.
So I'm a hybrid. But I am
It's
fasting.
not.
And I woke up late this morning. So I woke up after Sahur. So I didn't eat breakfast. So, and I haven't eaten. The sun's down. I still haven't eaten. I got my food here, but I just haven't eaten because I just walked in the house.
I'm gonna say this. My father, I was raised Southern Baptist all my life, and like I did have a lot of Muslim influence in my life because when I was younger, I used to stay. Matter of fact, she got a shop off of Sweet Auburn Road. This lady named Shahida Muhammad. She used to stay with us, so I actually own a Bible and the Quran. But my father always taught me like, yo, every black man should actually practice Islam for the discipline.
Yeah.
Like every black, just for the discipline, like the discipline purposes only. Like not saying there's anything wrong with the religion, but the fact that they're more disciplined than Christians, it'll really have you on your shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the fasting, like bro, saying you're not gonna do nothing but drink water. Nigga, you know what type of mindset you gotta have?
And you're not even really supposed to drink water, but I'll be drinking water.
Right.
Okay.
That's it. Shit, my dad was Muslim. That's why my last name's Ahmed.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely see, but like you said, my so I definitely see. Me personally, I believe in higher power. I'm not going to claim any religion.
Yeah. Now, I just feel like different beliefs, different practices, and just, just having that foundation of morality and discipline is really what I take from Islam. Islam is really, really strict. It's very, 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 very strict. Damn near everything is haram. Me being on this phone with y'all, on this podcast with y'all, technically can be considered haram because I was talking to this imam's wife. She was explaining to me like if a man and a woman, like we could have been like in the sandbox together, like besties from like yay high, and he's not my husband. We not supposed to be talking on the phone like that. We're not supposed to be kicking it like that. Like literally damn near everything is haram, which is a sin in Islam. So I'm like,
but you know what? You know what's crazy though, Shine? Like Christianity mirror the same thing. Like, yo, everything motherfuckers do is a sin, bro. We just Christians just be.
You cutting out, but I'm assuming you said Christians be sweeping that shit under the rug. They do. Catholics do too. I went to Catholic school. I'm not Catholic, but I went to Catholic school, and Catholics really be like. They have a lot more, there's a lot more like religious structure in terms of like certain practices and like rituals, like fasting for Lent, not eating, you're not supposed to eat meat on Fridays, or like getting your doing communion and getting like confirmation and all, like getting confirmed, all of that is like the rituals in Catholicism are very, very strict. But like Catholics are liberal as hell. Like it was like a lot of this shit that I saw in Catholic school, I was like, God damn, what the hell y'all motherfuckers be up to? Like, but in terms of like prayer and stuff like that, yeah, their rituals are very, 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 very like strict.
Right.
But I mean, I feel like I don't see a problem with any religion necessarily. I feel like no religion is perfect. Every religion has its pros and its cons. And I think religion in a large sense was of course perverted. They changed the image of Jesus, and we'll never really know, like, in terms of religion is man-made at the end of the day. So I feel like we'll never really know how to like properly practice a certain religion if like that's what you choose to do, is like align yourself. That's why I just say I'm hybrid. Whatever. I see certain beliefs and practices within both religions that align with me, and certain stuff I don't mess with like that. So, I mean, I just feel like it's one God anyway. All these, like Dot was saying, all these religions is the same. They all, Islam and Judaism, they all Abrahamic religions. They all like the same thing. Essentially, it's all Abraham's offspring. Like,
right, for sure.
Yeah.
I agree with y'all. I always was raised. I was always raised Christian. You
Yeah.
know, grew up. Went to typical Christian church, preacher sweating, getting down. Wednesday testimony. You know what I'm saying? Like real Northeast Portland type of atmosphere. And but when I got older, I never really jumped to other religions. But when I was at Clark, I took the African American Religious Experience class.
With Ilya Davis
Um,
or Dr. Black.
yep, it was with Davis. That's home bow tie.
Dude, yep, that's my
We might
dude.
have been in the same class. We might have been.
Maybe. I took it my freshman year.
That's what I'm saying, though. I was older than you, and I wasn't a freshman when I took it.
We probably was in the same class. That's still my dude to this day. We still keep in contact. That's my dude. Like
He had a lot of game, but
absolutely, that still does.
So as I took his class, look, that's the same year I took his class. It's the same year I stopped using the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not because the N-word didn't have nothing to do with his class. I was just going through an enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? But my sister, you feel me? My sister back in Portland, she was doing the Islam thing at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I told her I would come to the mosque with her when I come back home.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, the mosque is like literally right in the middle of my old stomach grounds. It's right on Commercial in Killingsworth, which is a block away from Albina in Killingsworth. You know what I'm saying? So I go in there and I don't know. I don't know. They was this one they was preaching, but it was some other stuff. But then it ended up being some type of scandal or something in there, like similar to what going to the Christian churches. So I'm like, dang. But then I'm like, man, would that make me want to kind of know, like, I didn't really get too deep into it because it was that particular section, they was kind of on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And so but I didn't feel like I was learning when the time I only went once, but I didn't feel like I learned nothing about the religion.
Yeah.
If that makes sense to you. But I'm always like some of my best friends, like Doug told you, his father, but then our other partners, the bros, they was Islamic, but I'm always open to things. And I feel like a lot of it kind of budded off the same thing. Man, hey, my boy Prescott ain't said nothing, man. This one of my things. We don't never really talk about religion, man. What I'm curious to pick your brain about this, man. How you feel about that?
Say it again. I'm kind of lost.
Everybody just kind of talked about their understanding of religion. And so I was saying, me and you have never really discussed religion. I just want to pick your brain about it, man.
For me, I feel like all of them are really similar. You know what I mean? It's like the same mission, I guess, the same vision, same goal.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up, I'm my dad African, so I grew up in like an African household.
Okay.
So it was like Hebrew
Where's your dad
Israelite, Legos.
Legos. Okay. He from Nigeria. So, what y'all Christian or y'all Muslim?
Not Muslim, but it's almost like a hybrid. How you were saying earlier, that would be like the best way to describe it. But it's more like a Christian faith, but it's more like they use like the King James Bible.
Oh yeah, that's Christianity.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's all like the same, very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought of, but see, we never really discussed it. But I never thought about that. But now thinking back to it though, because Portland's small, so you're gonna run into your homies at church once in a while. I don't think we ever really ran into each other at church. Now I think
definitely not.
But then now that you said that though, that does make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
what kind of churches y'all went to growing up?
And my church is a Kojic, Church of God
You
in
in
Christ.
church all day.
Huh?
You were in church all day. You were in church from like 8 a.m. to like 3 p.m.
So when we was younger, yes, but no. So tomorrow is Sunday. You go to Killingsworth and Interstate Christ Memorial. Reverend Tate is gonna let you out at one. He's gonna do altar call about 1:20, and he's letting you out the door 1:30. Shake the pastor hand.
What
It's
time
time,
you go in though?
time to go eat.
What time would you go in though?
uh, the regular service starts at 11, so 11 to 1:30. If you do they do a like a Bible study, and I think that starts at either at maybe like 10 or something like that. And I think they do Bible study. I don't know. It's like either an hour. I don't think it's even a whole hour because church started at 11. But when we was younger though, yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, at one point we was going almost every day because Sunday I have Bible study, um, praise and worship, the regular service, afternoon meal, the afternoon service. It might have another church there. Monday got something. Tuesday got something. Wednesday, youth night. Thursday, testimony night. Friday, revival night. Saturday, choir practice and clean the church. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we was younger, I ain't gonna lie, when me and bro got older, we kind of did our own thing. But when we was younger, sometimes it was some weeks when moms had us up in that thing, man. But yeah, sometimes they keep you all day, but I don't know. I enjoy like my thing is I like a certain type of preacher, just like I like a certain type of speaker, a certain type of artist. And so my thing is like, man, I need the music and I need the word to move me. Because
Yeah.
sometimes it be that, like, not just with religion, but with anything, if somebody could speak well or could speak in a way to make you feel a certain way, then
Yeah.
and going to church. I look at it like this: going to church, pastors. I'm not saying a negative about my pastors. Pastors, politicians, and
Hell,
pimps. All is pretty much like motivational speakers.
they
Like
all
I'm,
got the
I'm gonna talk to you so good that you're gonna believe in this, and then we're gonna put something behind this, and we're gonna go. Because if it's religion, you know what I'm saying, you or your pastor, or if you in the mosque, priest, or whoever, give you that word that you keep believing. Or if you a Democrat, Republican, you're looking for that in your politician. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of how I see it. But now our church, man, preachers are sweating, singing, testimony Thursday night,
Meddy
deacons,
can't mute your background.
huh?
I'm telling Meddy, I'm telling Doug to mute his background.
Oh, his background.
What?
Mute your background, bro. Mute it.
I'm
Because
sorry.
it's loud.
Shit fucking up.
She said mute yourself for a second.
shit.
Yeah,
What's
mute your
up?
background. Thanks, bro.
Nah, though, man. I kind of wanted to get back to some rap business, man. This kind of related. I don't know. Am I the only one that keep up with the Fig Community Universe and all that shit?
The who?
No Jumper, Fig Community.
Oh, yo. So what's the dude name from No Jumper that got the little weird mushroom cut?
The white guy?
It was hold on. It's not the white guy who started it, but I'm sorry. It's somebody else who was
You talking
on
about
a
Shark?
podcast with the guy.
You talking about Shark?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all know who Court is?
Big
Fuck
Court.
Court. Yeah.
Is that the new dude? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really, cause he came on when AD and them left. I really ain't been fucking with it like that since AD and them left.
Fuck Court has a podcast called he's on
Oh,
No Jumper. He got a podcast called Special Needs. So it's this other dude who is on there. I don't like him. What's his name? Danny, no. Is
Sounds
it
like
Danny Mullen.
not Danny Mullen? It's the guy. Oh yeah, it is Danny Mullen. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
it's the white boy that be doing the racist pranks, and he shit on the MLK Memorial. Nah,
Motherfucker.
so okay, so look, so check this out, Shine. So look, no jumper actually inspired me to do this, right?
Okay.
But look, I used to listen to like AD's rap, so I started seeing, damn, what's AD talking about? So I started watching AD, T-Rail, all them is tight. I like Sharp, I like Gina, and Flacco been growing on me. You know what I'm saying? But they been saying pretty much like we was just out there, we was trying to figure out where that motherfucker was to pull up on them. But they pretty much said though, like when Adam started fucking with AD, he really started fucking with him because if you look at some of them old clips, people was coming up there trying to see Adam. A couple times, there was some dangerous situations. People pulling up to the no jumper office, so he started fucking with AD. You know what I'm saying? Because AD tied into some politics and could get the motherfuckers up off your ass.
Right.
So he never signed no contract with AD or T-Real. They got it popping. So they start doing other shit. Adam, he's not asking the rap artist about their music when he interview him. He's asking about, oh, you got a beef or you got a beef, you got a beef. Then he's interviewing these white supremacists. AD goes on there and say, hey man, I really wasn't feeling you interviewing them white supremacists. Like he said it on the episode that got published. Adam talked shit about AD to somebody else. I guess they spread it or somebody spread it. And it really came out that Adam is hating because the other cats, these young black rappers, started fucking with you. You didn't think much of them, so you didn't make them sign no contract because you didn't think that they was gonna do shit. And then they just started blowing up, and then now their channels is blowing up bigger than yours. But he was pretty much mad because AD said something about you fucking with the white supremacists. Motherfucker, we black. You know what I'm saying? Where you expect me to stand on this? You know what I'm saying? But nah, that shit was crazy. But they were saying like Danny motherfuckers like that, the Danny Mullen motherfucker. He just had the I can't think of dude name, but it's the one right wing dude. He said he's not like that no more. But you know the dude though. He like it was a video where he got punched in the face while he was talking, and he'd be at all the different places. But now Adam on some other shit like it make you not even want to support it though, because it's like what is like what message are you trying to send? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it was that one with Danny Mullen who they were what's his name? Bizzle. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know who Bizzle is.
The chubby white guy. I'm about to tell you right now.
call that nigga chubby.
Yeah, he is chubby. Him. So he was talking about how, he identified with the black community. And Danny Mullen said something. He was like, yeah, the things that we typically associate with the black community, like this, and foster care.
I don't like that.
Right. Hold on. I'll let you hear it. Hold on.
I can go get my shit and bust it out. All right. Yeah, I'm chilling with the motherfucking crew. What it do? I'm from the 252, New Bern, NC. That is where my family abandoned me. But now look at me on TV live. L-I-V-E live.
Is this the one he said?
Live. L-I-V-E live.
Hey,
Oh, wait, that's not it. I lied.
You know what's crazy? That motherfucker say he from New Bern, bro. Like New Bern probably 30 minutes from where my people from. You see what I'm saying? That's where New Bern, where Pepsi was made.
That's North Carolina or Georgia?
Yeah, he from the 252 New Bern. That's crazy.
Wait.
Like, you ever heard of Mr. Beast?
Heard of who?
Mr. Beast, that motherfucker be on YouTube.
My kids love Mr. Beast.
right, boom. They from the same area.
I thought
Buddy
Mr.
and
Beast
Mr.
was
Beast.
from Seattle.
Nah, that nigga from Greenville, North Carolina.
Okay.
You know what I think though, bro? And I'm gonna let while Shine looking for that, I'm gonna speak my little piece. I think like people shouldn't be mad when motherfuckers is interviewing white supremacists, cause you should know what the fuck your enemy is on, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't let your feelings get in the way of what the mission is. You see what I'm saying? Like, if your mission is to overcome white supremacy, you gotta know who the fuck you going up against. It don't need to be no fucking question marks, bro. So should he be monetized? Should he be monetizing his content and get money off of us? Maybe not. But shit, at least we watching and seeing what the fuck he doing. And when he do show his hand, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers know what's what, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we get a little bit too emotionally connected to the wrong shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you in the middle of the warfield, it don't, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what your feelings. Your feelings don't fucking matter. The only thing that matters is, man, you know what I'm saying, completing the mission.
I
I think
don't think that it was that he interviewed him, bro. It was some shit like this, right? Let's say like this, right? Let's say we on the level of no jumper, and you feel me, and you serious about oranges, and you ain't fucking with apples, and then I start telling you, hold on, slow down, and then you see it was more to it. It wasn't just that somebody had shared their text messages showing Adam was pretty much hating on what they was doing on the side, but then it was like he wasn't putting as much he was hating on what they was doing, but the shit he want to push more, like he's making these motherfuckers a part of the show. And AD was saying this: if we gonna interview a white supremacist, at least let one of us, let one. My fault. I heard some crazy shit outside, but at least let one of us, motherfucking, sit up in here with you. You know,
right.
But I feel what you're saying though about the emotion shit. But I ain't gonna lie, I be watching that shit. That's just it's entertaining. It's like WWE, but he's like, man, you don't want to motherfuckers want to come here for the music and the content, but he only want to push the drama, and then he didn't want AD to say nothing about the dude. He didn't want AD to say nothing about the dude. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Cause got his own. He got his shit off on the get my shit like I too. And I actually like having them kind of conversations with motherfuckers who and I know you know what I'm saying we basically be on some hip hop shit, but like you said, it's got something to do with it. I like having conversations with motherfuckers who like think white people are superior to black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, because motherfucker, I want to know how crazy you are.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and what make you like what gives you that notion? Because if you want to go on some scientific based shit, like yo, bro, anything you see all white with blue eyes is defective. Not deficient. Defective is the wrong word. Deficient. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally a deficiency. So like if I saw a fucking alligator that was albino, nigga, you gonna think something wrong with the alligator. If you seen a white gorilla, you gonna be like, damn, something wrong with that gorilla. Motherfuckers like white tigers, but bro, that's a deficiency. Having a white tiger is a deficiency.
My nephew used to have a little albino garden snake. I thought that motherfucker was the devil. It had some red eyes.
Right. You know,
Wow.
it's unnatural. So like that whole thing of, oh yeah, we superior to y'all because of the color of our skin. Like, nah, bro, something might be, I ain't saying wrong with you, but that's scientifically speaking, you know what I'm saying? That's a recessive gene, bro.
I look at it like this, right? It ain't even about, like, of course, like, I'm going to think that we the ones. You feel me? Like, we on top. Even if we ain't winning right now, we on top. We the ones. You feel me? Like, look at us. You feel me? But I'm going to say this. I think with them, like, the motherfuckers that be coming off like that, it's because they know, like, if it wasn't for this, if it wasn't for this social order, like that's what y'all hanging on to, this social order. But if we put y'all anywhere else where this order don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be a different story. Like, you feel me? That's why a lot of them motherfuckers that be all okay thinking that they superior to blacks, then they go and play a black woman. You feel me? Like, or try to emulate black culture, or like No Jumper, for instance, they coming up off of black culture, and then now they want to put all they shit on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit seemed pretty odd, you know.
Right.
But like, I don't know. Like, I used to run into some motherfuckers like that, man, when I was younger. But I don't know though. Them motherfuckers don't be for real. But it's like you can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody sing, dance, fight, throw a ball, tackle a motherfucker, shoot a ball, make a song, plus all the other shit that motherfuckers done did. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know.
But you got
shit, discovered shit.
you got to think about it like this. Like, and I always told people, like, I think Hillary Clinton, one of them motherfuckers, don't quote me, one of them motherfuckers, Joe Biden, called us super predators, right?
That was
And
Hillary.
Hillary, I understand why they are afraid of us, because you got to really think this. Think about it like this.
They think we want revenge.
They were breeding people to be bigger and stronger for work purposes, right? You mistreating these same people you breeding to be big and strong, and then they finally get free. So, like, nigga, I'd be scared too. You understand? I would be fucking afraid. Like, oh shit. It's like me. Yo, bro, I'm 5'9", 5'10". I can palm a fucking basketball. I have the hands of a 6'6" nigga. Like, I have huge hands. I'm not no big, you know what I'm saying? And that's because of the transatlantic slave trade. You were taking the biggest and mixing with and you kept on mixing motherfuckers till you getting, and I'm not comparing myself to no LeBron James, but that's not natural. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you go to Africa, you see Sudanese people. Sudanese are the tallest people on earth. Pygmy people are the shortest people on earth. You see motherfuckers from the Congo, so you might have, okay, you take Jamaicans, and they like the fastest sprinters. Then you take fucking Sudanese, not Sudanese, people like from the Congo, they the best cross country runners. Like, nigga, you done mixed them folks till you got fucking superheroes, bro. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying right, but I understand what they're afraid of, bro. You got
Because you think niggas want revenge. Like, at the end of the day, I saw. Not saying that a whole race war is gonna break out. I definitely don't promote, that obviously. But if one were to break out,
it's some problems.
Nobody say, "Oh, I ain't see this coming."
Yes, I ain't gonna lie. I see it coming, but I see them kicking the shit off though, because look, this is what I get them over us. It's not a physicality thing. It ain't even a numbers thing. The only thing I get them above us is they sneakier. You know what I'm saying? They more sinister, and then they got more resources and more confusion. Like, majority of us, like, we not even if that shit was to crack off.
You should check around real quick because I see your window.
But look, think about this. So the majority of us, you feel me? I know Dot feel what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If she was to crack off tomorrow, right? And then they like, yeah, man, you gotta ride with everybody black. Everybody black. You feel me? And you gotta be in the back alley. Just use your imagination, bro. You gotta be in the back alley, bro, with this motherfucker that you just don't feel for whatever reason. We're taking a shot. White folks is like, nah, we're gonna take these motherfuckers out and I get you later. You know what I'm saying? I just steal a country from you. You feel me? And I said that's what they got over us. But if that shit went down and motherfuckers was to just really get together and put their resources together yeah, we might be on to something, but it's like, I don't know, man. I ain't saying that we gonna lose, but I'm saying that by the time that we know that we got to unite right now, it's gonna be late in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers ain't gonna want to hear that shit.
Your
You
motherfuckers don't trust each other.
know?
On top of
Huh?
now, what I was gonna say was, nah, Ted, I gotta push back on that, bro. Like the numbers aren't in our favor, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You sure think about you gotta think about you gotta think about this. Yo, if you go look at the census, it might be if it's 300 million motherfuckers in the United States, bro. It ain't 100 million black people in the United States. Trust
Yeah,
me.
12%. We 12%.
Okay, but what I'm saying is this though. So what? 12%, and then what percent is? Look, even if it's 12 versus 88%, 12 of us versus 88 of them. It's 4 of us in here right now, bro. So let's see. Let's just add another 8 motherfuckers that's just as much with the shit as everybody else up in here. If everybody the multiply themselves by 3 versus 88 motherfuckers, bro. We're gonna fuck their ass up. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
feel like,
shit,
oh,
them motherfuckers is old. I'm just talking. I'm talking about. It might be some. I'm just saying the average motherfucker. Like I feel like we're like the average motherfuckers, but like everybody in here is like in great shape. You feel me? Like we're the average motherfucker. We don't even play for professional sports and shit. I'm saying they're average motherfuckers eating McDonald's every day. You know what I'm saying? Drinking coffee every day, bullshitting. You feel
Facts.
me? Not getting up off the couch. You know what I'm saying? Smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying 12 of us versus 88 of them. I still it's going we gonna be
I feel like it's a couple of factors that you haven't realized. Like, if you really think about it, think about how many people, how many, like the white people that stormed the Capitol and shit like that. Think about how many white people were condemning them. Think about all of you got to think about the white people that's like, my name Bennett, I ain't in it. And then you got to think about the motherfuckers who be outside with Black Lives Matter signs and shit because they don't want to be casualties of war. And then you just gotta think about the white people who be like, nah, like y'all on some bullshit. We ain't with that shit that y'all on. Like, period.
okay.
There are some white people. There are a decent amount of them that don't fuck with us point blank, period.
But look, check
There,
me out though.
hold on. Let me make my point.
Okay.
There's also a decent amount of motherfuckers who don't care to go toe to toe with us either. There's a decent amount. Think about it. It's a lot of white people who be like, yeah, we fuck with them, or nah, we don't fuck with them, but we just don't fuck with them. It ain't like we don't see them as a threat. We just don't fuck with them type shit. They don't have no reason to be. A lot of white people don't have a reason to be mad at us, but as a community, we more so have a reason to be upset. Not saying that it's justifiable to take your anger or your frustrations or, you know what I'm saying, out on every single white person, because it's just every single white person isn't racist.
Right.
Just like every single black person isn't justified in feeling the way they feel about different cultures. You know what I'm saying? Or different races. But at the end of the day, it's a lot more of us with the shits who are angry and feel like we have a right to be angry than it is white people that are with the shit just cause. You see what I'm saying? Because there was really a race where a lot of white people would be like, man, I'm going in my house and hiding. I'm fleeing. I'm dipping. I'm the fuck out. It's gonna be a bunch of us out there like, man, I'm fed up. I'm pissed. Fuck this shit. We about to knock some shit out.
Look, I agree with you, but look, this is what I'm saying though, right? You just mentioned the storm the Capitol shit, right?
Right.
Imagine if we would I don't know how many people it was, but imagine if it would have been that many of us, we wouldn't have got past the steps.
Shit.
right? So
Not that good.
that's one power that they got. The other is this what I'm saying about the organizing. For one, though, they still organized. If we how they did the Million Man March, if they would have like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, my son's school made me mad. My son said, yeah, we learned a little about Malcolm X. I said, what you learned? Well, my teacher told us everything except the violence. I said, Malcolm X didn't do nothing violent. He just like name one violent thing he did.
He just
Right.
asked self-defense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but even then, like, it ain't that many stories. He just was standing his ground.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is this though, like, if we got together like how they did, even if it's less of us, it'll be harder for them to because if they make an example, it's the same thing they did back in the day. If they make example out the baddest motherfucker, like they been doing, Malcolm X, Dr. King, Huey Newton, you know what I'm saying? They trying to take out Mumia. You know, so if they making a Tookie, if they make an example out the baddest motherfucker,
Gaddafi.
you feel me? Then everybody else just kind of fall back like, all right, I'm gonna be because just like the police keep killing motherfuckers, riot, but motherfuckers ain't going. You feel me? But and I get it, you know, because you don't want to be the motherfucker that they make an example out of. So you know, I get it. That's also a form of self-preservation. But you know, when we riot, it's like think of all the black riots, the Watts, the Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We fucking up our shit. When they riot, they fucking up the cap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's only one casualty. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, man. Shit. But I still think though, I would feel like this. Either motherfuckers will have to be because I feel like some people need order, right? I feel like some motherfuckers in I feel like if some motherfuckers have the right amount of like organization or discipline, then they'd be able to like, okay, we'll get this shit together. But I think some motherfuckers will be like, they so lost in the sauce that by the time the shit hit the fan, like I feel like some people will be like, well, hey, I give you 50 grand and tell us where all these motherfuckers is or help us take out all these motherfuckers. We're gonna have to worry about them type of motherfuckers too. You feel me? But and for everybody out there, we ain't planning nothing. We just talking hypotheticals. Don't come get us. I'm just a regular person. I come in peace.
But who's the baddest motherfucker on their side though? The Proud Boys.
I don't know. It's black people in the Proud Boys and Mexicans.
The found one of the not the founder, but he's an Afro-Cuban. One of the Proud Boys.
Look, the Proud Boys.
He's an Afro-Cuban white supremacist. I've never seen anything like it.
Both the Proud Boys and Tifa, they be meeting up out here on like some like I'm not bullshitting on some warrior shit. It's 400 of us. It's 400 of y'all. Let's meet up in this field and get down. Like they like I don't know one black gang that's doing that right now. They doing that shit. Delta Park used to be Vanport, which is the black city where my grandmother moved to. The first black place in Oregon that let black people in. But it's just a small part of Portland now, Delta Park. But look that shit up though. Like they done went out there and rumbled like a few times, like chains, bats, motherfuckers getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the baddest motherfucker on their side though is him. Is the government. The motherfuckers with the money and the guns.
I'm talking about the baddest motherfucker on the forefront.
Still them, the police. I'ma still say it because look, all of these, whatever group you say, some of them is out with it. But like if you look at like white gangs, because to me all that shit is gangs. It's not like black gang where motherfucker like this Crip, this blood or whatever. They like, nah, I'm gonna go to work. You ain't gonna know because I'm gonna be at the rally in my mask, but I'm out here getting down though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, man. I still think I don't know who the baddest one that they got on the street. Cause I kind of be looking, I be thinking shit is so tricky. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they was like all working together some type of way.
They probably are.
Like I said, they be meet. This the thing. I'm from Portland, small black population or whatever. So the police know who. If too many black people congregate, they shutting that shit down for the most part.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, like I said, they imagine a field about the size of like a football field. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy just to get in and get out. So the police could easily shut the shit down.
Right.
Like some of them riots in Portland. A lot of them is there at Delta Park, 400 on this side, 400 on that side, meeting up, squabbling. And then a lot of them is at Justice Park. Justice Park is in downtown. One side of Justice Park is the federal court building. Next to that is the Justice Center. It's like if you get arrested, that's where you're gonna spend the night. And then they do like if you get in the rain, they do it in there. And then the court across the street is the state court. But the point that I'm trying to make though is you're surrounded by police. It's a police station, 3 police stations surrounding you. How do y'all get away with coming in here, throwing smoke grenades, squabbling, and it's a gang of motherfuckers. Like, how do y'all get away with this every time? I mean, they arresting people, but it's like, how do y'all even? I be thinking
do it.
Right. Because I ain't gonna say who I know or don't know, but I done heard a few things of motherfuckers mixing in different shit when the shit was going down, but it ain't a lot of black motherfuckers out there acting out here. Motherfuckers yelling Black Lives Matter, but it ain't the motherfuckers that I know that I grew up in Northeast with out here. You know what I'm saying? Acting the fool, not upon that shit. I think they just kind of doing that shit for propaganda. And it's like once another thing is hot, then they just jump on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I missed a lot of the conversation. My shit was going in and out. So, I mean, y'all might have covered more than what I'm about to speak on.
Hold on.
I think
hold that thought. I'm about to tap out. I've been fasting all day. I gotta eat.
Hey, handle your business.
Salute, big sister.
I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Y'all be safe.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. But like one of the last points I heard you make was you were saying, imagine if we storm the Capitol. And that's the biggest differential between us and them is you gotta imagine us doing some shit like that, and they'll actually do it. You see what I'm saying? See, we so conditioned to be afraid of repercussions that it actually harbors the revolution. You see what I'm saying? It's halting and stopping the revolution. Like they know, hey, bro, in order for us to get the control we want, some shit got to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta rock the boat. We gotta disturb the peace in order for for motherfuckers to believe that we serious behind it. You know what I'm saying? And us, we more or less, we don't want to be looked at as animals. We want to be looked at like, yo, bro, nah, fuck that. In any situation, that's what you got to go out there and do. You got to be an animal. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, you got if that's really what you want and they not giving it to you, what you got to do? You can't be diplomatic about it. No, nigga, you got to be, you know what I'm saying, life or death, nigga. This mine's and I'm gonna take it. And that's what I think the biggest being divided. Like they might disagree on shit. You said this, you alluded to this point, but when it comes time to are we going left or right, nigga? Everybody gonna, you see what I'm saying? They not finna, the ones that say go right gonna just shit left. You see what I'm saying? We'll fork in the road arguing, said, you know what I'm saying, about which way to go.
Right.
They got the biggest advantage on us because they conditioned that out of us.
That's pretty much though what I was saying. It's
right.
The mind state, like you said, motherfucker. It might not even be a situation you got beef with somebody. You just, why is we following him? You know what I'm saying? What's so special about, I don't say the N word, but
Right.
what's so special about that? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like on Django when he ride in on a horse. And
Mm-hmm.
what Samuel say? Who is that on
On the
that
horse.
hat?
Oh yeah.
Who the fuck? What?
A
A
nigga
motherfucker?
riding the horse.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and motherfuckers can't they can't fuck with that. Or they can't deal with it. If they watching you ride they can't deal with seeing y'all on the motherfucking horse galloping through this bitch. You know what I'm saying? They can't deal with that shit. You
Yeah.
feel me? They can't deal with seeing Dot sliding through this motherfucker up on a horse. You
Nah,
know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? So, motherfucker ain't gonna want to follow you, but you like I already got the horse, so I'm moving faster than everybody. So you might as well follow me to get where I'm going. But like you said, motherfuckers ain't gonna agree. You know what
Mm-mm.
I'm saying? Or you might be the motherfucker telling him your horse ain't gonna be able to go through water and he don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But hold on, play. I'm listening to y'all. What you think, y'all? Yeah, you there? Oh, let me see. I can't. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, bro. Hold on. I can't hear you, bro. There you
Hear
go.
me? Yeah,
Yeah, how
can you
you
hear me?
feel about that? Yep.
I forgot what I
Here.
said. I was I said I think we got to get to a point where we just let those people be who they are, man. We gotta let those people die. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't got the time to sit there and explain your horse can't go through water. We gotta
Yeah.
try to tell them. If they don't listen, we gotta just keep going our horses through the water. Let them fall where they fall. Because the people that's strong, we gonna be those few people that take it to the next point. You know what I mean?
Right. 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 Yeah. I feel that, man. But yeah, nah, that's what I was saying. Like, if it's mother is if it's 12 million of motherfuckers like me and you, then you get 12 million of them other motherfuckers, then yeah, it's gonna be some issues. It's gonna be a mindset though. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
I think that's how it's supposed to go. That's like 80. When you got about 1,300 going against 13,000, 130,000. Well, that's like that movie 13. We got 13 samurais to take down a whole army. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got that capability. We just got to be disciplined enough to strategize.
Right, right,
Like, bro, we show we can strategize. This technology, we can, nobody touches.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I think we stay kind of, we use technology the wrong way. We ain't strategizing with it the right way.
yeah. Because motherfuckers like to be a lot further right now, or it seems like a lot of shit function be one thing in the beginning, but then in the end, turn into something totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
remember when Facebook first came out, you had to have new email. It was be other people in different colleges and shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Now everybody about this motherfuckers gossiping, giving clues to crimes. Motherfuckers like me promoting my raps and my books and shit. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. There's a lot of bullshit up on there though. Like I got a timer on my shit, so like during the day, me and my boys start the day pretty early. So from time that I'm getting up about they damn near out. I got my shit, so I can't fuck with it because it'd be so much other like distracting shit up on there. Nah, I got some something that's in front of me real quick. Like this here, something else. You feel me? Yeah, man. And what you listening to, bro?
Talking about right now?
Yeah, I mean, right now or just in general? Like, what's in the playlist?
Ah man. Shit, what I've been listening to. I've been making more music more than anything right now. It's what it
What?
feels like. I've been listening to things that's like inspiring the second record. You know what I'm saying? Like listen
Yeah.
to those samples, listen to some of the old records, some stuff from the 80s. You know what I mean? Some I like Kodak right now.
Oh, that black. Okay.
Yeah, I like Kodak as far as the beat selection and the flow selection. Sometimes I don't know, man. I'm getting more into international feeling too, like listening to sounds just from Brazil. You know what I mean? Sounds from Colombia, sounds from Haiti, Cuba. Like taking all these styles and mixing it in with our style, like we talking about. Like we got to get more international with
Yeah,
how we just see ourselves. You know what I mean? Cause we all around. So it's like, oh, this is hood music, but it's hood music international. You
I
know what
listen
I'm
to
saying?
a lot of UK rap, man. A lot
Yeah,
they like it's a lot of black people in London, and they be rapping shit. You feel me? They be hard though with their little accent. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
you said you was working on some music now.
Say that again.
You said that you in the process of working on music now. So you been making new stuff.
Yeah, bro. You know how you start just getting that different strike and creativity, and like a
Yeah.
certain project start forming. It's like I've been
What
saying since 2016, 2024, and put out my second album. So I feel like I'm getting signs for that right now.
what kind of vibe is what kind of vibe is you shooting for with this one that you're working on?
Man, this shit kind of got like all our influences in it. I got one record that sound like blues, bro. It sound like I'm talking the blues on it. I feel like I'm not even rapping like that. You know, like Biggie got
Uh,
that player hater when he starts singing.
Player, hey,
Yeah. And then Easy got that. I rather fuck with you. Who? It's
yeah.
like they always break out in the song every now and then, and it feel like this my song. Even though Pac got like what was it? What's the one I'm trying to say off Machiavelli? Just like that. Gone with me in the time of bro.
That's one
Dedicated,
of
slow
my favorite
jams on
songs.
the radio. Cool. I said, bro, it seems like every time we break out in song every now and then, I feel like I'm making one of those.
Yeah, but
You
look
know?
though, I feel like cause look, I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. I've been having a writer's block like a motherfucker, right?
Yeah, I feel you.
And I think I just usually well, you know, both of y'all know, cause both of y'all done seen when I get the Holy Ghost how I work. But I I really hadn't done nothing in all of 23 up until like maybe like last week. You feel me? But it was
Yeah,
like,
You ain't, hey, cuz, not to cut you off, but inspiration, I don't know. Like, I like, for me, like 80s movies that give me inspiration for some reason. 80s movies.
see, but look,
Like, I just watched Commando on Tubi. Man, he got me writing.
but look, Mickey, look, I've been feeling like this lately, right? I done seen damn near every type movie. I feel like I done listened to damn near every type song. I done had every good blunt of weed, the best motherfucking Remy Martin that $65 can buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes, like Payday tell you, bro, we get to the studio and I got my little goodie kit and I just keep going until it's time to go. But then, like I said, this year I did go on a little fast for the first 2-3 weeks, and then
right. Right.
I
How was
came,
that for you?
I couldn't get in. I just couldn't get into it. You know what I'm saying? But then the other day, man, I'm here, man. I'm kicking it with my sons and shit, and I just started listening to some shit. I think Payday Payday the only one I let hear it, but it's just up on some like a motherfucker was playing, but then was like on some like, okay, let me just try some shit out just to get some shit on wax. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, but man, bro, that shit be crazy. I asked y'all the question. I don't even know where he went, but
What's the
no,
question?
man, no, bro, that shit be a motherfucker though, bro. Like, cause sometimes that shit is here, and then it's like, motherfucker, go, and then sometimes a motherfucker be looking for it and be like, hold on, I gotta slow down, cause at least me, I don't like to force it. Like, sometimes I want to wake up at 5, 6, 7 in the morning and rap, and then that's when I'm most creative. But I can't always do that. You know what I'm saying? But then sometimes, yeah, it would be tight to stay up all night. But I've been up since 5 a.m. So about 9, 10, 11 a.m., a motherfucker yawning and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you listening to, man?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Man, cause it's I'm still on my Nas, but I mean, really, Benny the Butcher, 38 Special, and Dave East is like the only new guys I really got. I mean, I be listening to, I don't know, I be still
Dave
listening to
East
my same
ain't new
workout
no
music.
more, man.
What?
I said Dave East ain't new no more. I fuck with Dave East though.
He new to me.
Man,
Anybody under 35 is new.
well, what I mean by he ain't new no more, bro, because you
Yeah, I
talk.
know. I mean, I was just talking to somebody, cause it's funny. Big Sean, Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, none of these dudes is new. None of them.
Oh, they're established.
Yeah, they got
They're
catalogs.
right catalogs and film and shit. Like,
Yeah.
and I do like Dave East. I do like Dave East.
I
Sometimes,
put you up on him like about 8 years ago. Remember?
yeah, because you'll say he was Nas. I'm not gonna lie to you,
But
right?
no, I told him because you mess with Nip, and I was like, "Cuz your man is linked with Nip and Nas."
Mm-hmm. I like him and Nip's little shit together, but
It's a shame it didn't take fire. They had a collabo coming out.
I like Dave East though, but I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard that first album, it wasn't really my favorite, but as time went on, because I kept listening, so I go in spurts listening to artists, and when they go through that little high like he went through, I'm like, okay, this shit is tight. Just watching them videos and shit. Like, I like Dave East. I like the shit he did with Nip. I like the shit he did on his own. I like that. Now they calling me handsome. I like the shit he did with Perico. I like the East Coast shit he be doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
What's up in your deck, Prescott?
Yeah.
Man,
What you rolling with?
I still be listening to Filthy Rich, man. Y'all mess with Filthy?
I don't got nothing against him, but he one of them artists. I'm not saying he can't rap because he be gassing, but he one of them artists that is like,
You talking about Seminary's Finest, right?
Yeah.
it's like when he come on, I don't never turn it off, but I don't ever go to look it up. But it ain't no disrespect because usually he does come with a tight verse. I just can't I don't know. I can't explain it, but I think it's right. But if you was to play his song, I might not know the words.
Not the same, but like how people don't feel he's 40, but he great. It's kind of like that with him. He just too bait out.
Yeah, but I like Filthy. Another now you know who I like from the Bay that a lot of motherfuckers don't talk about no more? Jay Stalin.
You said Stalin?
Yeah, Jay Stalin be gassing.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I
Matt.
seen he had a new one. I ain't got to it.
Hey, Matt. Hey, true story. This was me and you when we did that first show that you covered for me, the Girls Runners Mother tour. We ran into Jay Style at the mall. You remember?
I don't.
We was at the Lloyd Center Mall in Portland.
Did I? So I must have not knew who he was.
Me and you both didn't.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Nah, but he was walking. There was a girl with him. Anyway, story is he was walking a girl with him, and he all like, passing out flyers, like, oh, Woody Whoop, and he tried to act all funny, and then they tried to ask for some tickets, but it's all good. It's nothing. I thought you might have remembered that story. That's why. Huh?
He said they tried to. Well, fuck it, shit. But yeah, I don't know, man. But motherfuckers be like that, shit.
Yeah, I mean, especially we done seen, especially like when we was running around in Portland together. You saw that.
Yeah.
I mean, the club owners that don't want to throw shows, all that stuff.
Yeah, they've been trying to bring it back lately, man. Man, the show game out here is crazy though, cause motherfuckers is throwing them. But I love to see the shit get to like, man, you go to other cities, and that shit is like, I feel like motherfuckers see the bigger picture, and like, man, if we make this product, like motherfucker, you making the cake, I'm making the Kool-Aid, he's making the steak, and we all do our thing the right way, and I'm the host, and put it together. But the thing is, it's like everybody wants to do everything, or everybody want to be the face of it. And that's
to add on to what you're saying, basically you telling the local scene that if everybody played their part and stayed in their lane, we could actually get somewhere.
Man, it's like this though. It's like playing your position. You can't have somebody want to hike the ball. No, you the lineman, you the running back, you the wide receiver. Everybody want to be the quarterback though.
Exactly. But yeah, I think that shit. I think that shit could get real far, man. But
there's a lot of talent out there. I ain't from there, but it's a lot of talent. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's a lot of good talent. But shit, motherfuckers is having to shit do they whole, like, I don't know, like myself, I pretty much do my whole campaign. You know what I'm saying? When I do shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be too hard to, this motherfucker think he doing this or doing that, but that ain't nothing against nobody, But I just think that if motherfuckers was on some like, bro, you go to LA, the shit put together, motherfucker got the interview, the show, the side interview, the appearance, and it don't be no bullshit out. It's out here, you just feel like, damn, motherfuckers just want to like. I feel like this about every artist, including myself. If you don't make it to one of their shows or they perform, the only way you ever gonna hear their music is if you look that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's some. I mean, you got to do what New York was doing when the South was taking over. You local artists got to holler at the DJs like, man, what y'all doing? I mean,
okay,
it's a futile attempt.
Check me out though. That's a part of it. That's a part of it. If you go to LA to a club, they're gonna play some LA artists. If you go to Oakland, they're gonna play some Oakland artists. If you go to Seattle, they're gonna play some Seattle artists.
Go to the Bay, Bay artists.
Right.
I'm in Dallas.
They're not gonna do that out here. It's some places, but even like what I notice is even at like rap shows. So take me out the equation. Take whoever you think your most popping person is that's rapping, whoever you think is tightest. Take me out the equation.
All right.
You go to any shit and they not playing that shit between the sets. If you go to an LA show, between the set, they're gonna play some Nip, some YG, some 03. Like, even if they're not performing, you know what I'm saying? They're going to play that shit. And then that's what motherfuckers don't get, is like that's what gets the buzz going. That's what gets it popping. But it's not even just about that. Like I said, I feel like it's just the whole.
But
like,
if you holler at,
but
you know what I mean, because you on your journey, and I ain't trying to say I know a thing, but you listen to motherfuckers talk, and you listen to like Too Short, Ice-T, even Wu-Tang, sometimes you gotta go out somewhere else and then come back. Like you gotta go somewhere else and come back. Because Ice-T, Too Short, everybody, pretty much everybody, they had from wherever they're from, they had to go somewhere and come back to create the mystique. You know what I mean? From back home. But to bridge what you're saying and what we're talking about, it's the DJ's problem though. I mean, I'm not trying to get on the DJs or whatever, but that is the problem. The DJs from the top radio station there, disco DJ down.
Yeah,
they should be having local artists they play.
It ain't just the DJs. What I'm saying is this, man. Like for instance, I'm a fan of G Perico, right?
Okay.
I type his name in. I'm gonna pick every time he's about to do he put out a lot of albums, but usually if he's gonna do an album, he's for one, the DJ gonna spin his shit. Okay, that's one thing.
Right.
Well, he's gonna do his video. He's gonna have some shows lined up. He's going to have an interview, a Q&A, like some random shit, like what you like to eat. 10 things you can't live without. He might pop up on a podcast. That's just for example. I just mean it be the whole thing.
Like a local press run.
Right, like a press run. You try to do that shit out here, and it be like motherfuckers be kind of okay, well, hey man, can I do this right now? Or not even right now, but hey man, I'm trying to do this at this time. And then, oh nah, well, but yeah, 3 months later, and it'd be like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. Like the timeliness of shit. And even like I said, like if motherfuckers is coming out with something, if you know we're coming out with something, and you holding this and you're holding the platform, why whatever your platform is, I'm not saying nobody specific, whatever that is.
In general.
Okay, run that shit through here, and then that'll help me and you out. Cause now that gives me something new to talk about, gives you a platform to talk about it on. You feel
and
me?
It reinforces like how the Black Manosphere started. It reinforces each other. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's like this. Just like I'm an author, give myself a little shout out, man. My 2 novels available now, Lucky and Nutty. Noble or Amazon, or
okay.
But look, this is how I stepped up my hustle with that shit. Cause at first, well, y'all both know, at first you can only either get them for me or the link. But then once I got that shit, like, okay, you can get that shit off the shelf. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I'm a motherfucker myself. I might be old school. Yes, I have a smartphone and computers like everybody else, but I don't know. I be bullshitting when it comes to buying shit online. You feel me? I can't explain it. I just do. Like, but I'll go into Barnes and Noble. Like all the books I read, I done bought them twice. I go in there and buy it off the shelf, or even tell them order it here. When I got my shit on the shelf, then that's when shit went up because more people had access, and it was like, oh, if it's on the shelf, even if a motherfucker could have already got it online, it's like, well, let me see what it do. You know? But I just use that as an example for something else. Like, if shit is more accessible, like other shit is more accessible, and it ain't just with music. Like, we got actors out here, you know what I'm saying? We got comedians.
Yeah.
I mean, we got all type of shit. We got designers, all type of shit. You feel me? Like all type of shit, not just rap. It's all type of shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, if the motherfuckers platforms were just more accessible, and my horse, woo woo. But that's why everybody's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make my own platform, just invest my money in my own platform instead of waiting for these motherfuckers. But it would be easier if it's like, hey man, I cut hair, I'ma cut hair.
Yeah.
I paint cars, I'ma paint cars. You feel me? Like, should be a lot more easier, but it end up getting into like a lot of motherfuckers having to wear more hats. But you're right though, motherfucker might have to go out, but then you still gonna have to do the same thing because the difference when you go to the next place, then
you're gonna be even less connected. So you're gonna have to start all the way over. But
but I can tell you this from being out of towner, and I can say myself a professional out of towner. It's sometimes a little bit easier being out of town. Like being a stranger, it seems like you get a little bit more embraced a little bit as opposed to being a hometown. You feel me?
You think so?
Yeah. I know that Portland embraces me more than Richmond. And maybe because my affiliations or whatever, or where I'm from, or maybe the city, whatever, different vibe, different whatever. But everywhere I go, it seems like I get a lot more love.
I say this. I don't think no other place embraced me more than Portland, because I don't give a fuck. I'm on it like I am Northeast Portland. Whoever got something to say, I am Northeast. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this though, when it comes to like me being serious, I feel like some motherfuckers in Portland might only see me in a certain light versus like my people from OT. Like I might not got as many people OT. I got a lot of people OT, but it's not like PO. But I might not be able to ask all my Portland homies like, yeah, man, I'm about to do this. Come jump on with me. And motherfuckers like, oh, okay. And then they don't believe it till they see it. But my out of town motherfuckers will be like, all right, well, where I send the money to? Or
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I might not come kick it with you on Christmas, but okay, you gotta move, you gotta play. Okay. But you know, but either way though, shit, you know, you still gotta stand up on whatever business you standing on. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, I'm from Richmond, but the earth is my turf. And no matter where I go, I'm from Richmond. So I mean, I ain't never ducking or shining nothing. But I'm just saying, sometimes, I mean, I'm not always, but you hear other rappers talk about it, you got to create the mystique. You got to create, like, you have to make people wonder. You can't just always be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It can't be so accessible, I should say. Even though you want your merch and your product to be. But you yourself, you got to keep a mystique.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. But see, man, when I say accessible, I'm not even talking about like you as a person. I just mean like I said, like we got the internet at our hands. Anything that we're interested in, we can go on the internet, even if it's not out yet. If it's a video game that you like, you can go on the internet and see content. GTA is not out, but you can go on the internet and see content and find things out about it, right? Just like most artists. That used to be the reason behind like the Source and Double. Well, they still do the Source and Double XL, but I just don't think that they're as popular no more. But so you can find.
Well, the world changed.
It just just make shit more accessible. Like I feel like right now, like you really got. It's harder to be from a small town because you really gotta be like, you gotta pretty much already win the motherfucker over to get the traffic going to listen to your shit.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I always admire artists for this. You got what the artist wants to do, but then you got what your fan base wants to hear. So it's always that cross back and forth. Like, this is what I want to do. I'm growing as an artist in this. And you got your fan base now. We like this. We like this. You feel me? So that's what an artist always got to struggle with.
Man, but I'm talking about the actual, like, to get the fan base. To get like I said, it's the accessibility thing because, like, one of my favorite artists right now is IMDDB. It's a black girl from London, right? But she has, I've never would have crossed paths. She ain't got songs with no artist I know that I haven't heard through her music. But because her content is accessible, I don't have to only go to her show to hear it. But then there's even other like local artists that's local somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know those shit, man. It's different strokes for different folks. My boy Dot, man, he in NC, but you know, ATL and shit. So, you know, he probably sees shit from a different light. Man, we was just back talking about the music game and how having an artist not just the music, but then not just the artist either, just having whatever you're doing, having some type of content available so motherfuckers could even know. So, for instance, a motherfucker go and listen to your shit, but not only because they just seen you or met you, but because oh, okay, I've seen this interview or seen this ad, or you know, I think that shit must have cut out again, but
Yeah,
man, you know, shit.
man, the game is a mug, no matter what you in.
You still listen to the game?
Yeah.
What did you think about the his diss on Eminem? That shit was like 10, 11 minutes.
Man, I mean, I feel like as a hip hop enthusiast, he didn't pull off what he was trying to pull off. It just comes off as kind of smirkish and hateful. Like it sounds like it seems kind of like it ain't like a MC a challenge. Like Common came at Drake. You could say it was over a woman or whatever, but nah, it was for the sport of it. And I dug it. I dug how Common got at Drake in the verse. Certain battles I get where people just talk about it because it's for the sport of the game. The game himself, I mean, it just seemed like it was just more out of hate to me. If you want to talk about the song in general, it was okay. I mean, the game can rap. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought that made him look smirkish.
Yeah, that wasn't out of some of the, I got where he was trying to do.
I know what he was trying to do, but he didn't pull it off. That's what I'm saying. He didn't pull it off.
Yeah, he's done other disses that's been hella long before.
Yeah.
And that was good.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not even saying, like, I listened to it, and he, like, I got what he was doing, like,
yeah,
Eminem and switched it up, and he said a couple good things, but then it's like, all right, what's the follow-up? Because I usually listen to all Game's albums, but I don't think I listened to no other songs after that.
I mean, I heard it. I mean, I just seemed like he was trying too hard. Like it came off. I didn't like it. I mean, and I like the game and he can rap, but I don't know. The last thing I really liked from the game, honestly, was the documentary 2.2, 2.5, the double CD. That I liked. I liked that from beginning to end. Huh?
Which one was that? What songs?
The documentary, the newer documentary, not his first album. His first Dre album was the documentary, right?
What was the major song on that one? So I could.
The one the documentary 2 had the one with Mitchie Slick and them.
And maybe I should iron out my flag.
Iron out my flag. It had the one with DJ Quick.
That's the one.
I mean, he had everybody on it. He had hella song. The one with Ice Cube. I mean, it was a double CD, so it was the documentary .2.
He had a red album and a blue album, right?
That was the double CD. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit was tight.
I got it as one album, so to me it's one album. But though that was the last real game that I really liked.
I'm saying though, it was one album, but it was a red disc and a blue disc.
Yes, that one.
And the red disc had mostly Bloods on it. The blue disc had mostly Crips on it.
Yeah. Except
for that song you was talking about, it's at the end it's switching to another song and it got AD on it.
Yeah.
That's what you were talking about earlier from No Jump. Yeah. Now I was listening to that shit this morning though. He got Mitchie, Joe Moses, RJ Gas that shit.
Yeah.
Shit, he got a few of them fools up on that motherfucker, man.
Man, he put that was a good body of work. That was a good album. That album had everything. And I was like, man, he could have rolled off to the sunset and just lived off clout and did shows off that to me for like forever. I mean, for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you know he was mad, though, because they didn't let him go to the Super Bowl, but then they let him and them go. And so he's like, I think giving them tighter than me.
I mean, it's what.
Yo, bro, but you got to understand this, though. Like, everything Game does when it comes to, like, trying to spite Aftermath, it automatically make him look like a lame. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm not saying that as men, we can't have our discrepancies. You know what I'm saying? As men, we supposed to be able to disagree, agree to disagree, find some common ground and keep it moving. But I'm not going to shit on the nigga that put me on and allow me to feed my family. Like, the amounts of times I seen 50 Cent go to bat for Eminem is crazy.
Oh yeah, loyalty, blind, and they'll tell you
straight up, like nigga. And to the point where I seen a short with 50, and I didn't garnered a lot of after his like, I guess, prime as an artist. I've garnered a lot of respect from 50 Cent because of a lot of shit he say. And me being a nigga from the South, a lot of times I ain't want to hear what a nigga from up north had to say. But like that's me being transparent here with you. I won't really like a nigga from out west. I listen to Ice Cube or Ice T, or you know what I'm saying, Quick, nigga, Insane Crip. I still listen to a nigga from Treetop Pyru. I'm not listening to no nigga from New York, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Hey, maybe a nigga like Nas or Rakim, because I know them niggas are super smart type deal. But like,
right.
50 said like, I would never diss Dr. Dre. He said because Eminem is to Dr. Dre what I am to Eminem. And I could never do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, 50 Cent ain't on Aftermath no more.
Yeah.
Right. 50 Cent ain't on State Records no more.
Yeah, he doing his own thing. But
he got his own
shit. No, I was gonna say it's a certain kind of dude of loyalty. And when we talk about the game, if you go track record, I don't know the man personally, but I'm just saying career-wise, loyalty. He was with JT the Bigger Figure, jump ship to Aftermath. Then he, started going with Aftermath, got into it with them. 50 Cent, you can tell just like a loyal ass person. He got the same people he fuck with. It is what it is. It's him and Yayo.
I don't think that the game was ever being disloyal to nobody though. Like,
how you figure? He said that, not to cut you off, man. Remember he just came out and said that Kanye has done way more for me than Dr. Dre ever have? I mean, it's like, come on now.
Wait though. So, like you said, he started with JT and them or whatever.
Yeah.
They got his shit popping. But it was like they're independent. So they're like, okay, we making the shit, we putting in on this woo woo. He networked him. He get to the next point. He get with Dre and them. He blow up. JT and them was mad at them because he never went back and fucked with JT again.
But Jay, hold up, they can't be mad because they sold him. They sold the contract.
But that's what I'm saying though. He don't owe JT and them no money. With Dre and them, they put him on. But then Dre, he didn't leave Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre kicked him off of Aftermath because him and 50 had beef. And 50 said...
And we all know that was over.
Wait though. 50 said choose up. Dre and them chose up. So the game really only did like one. I think he might have came back once. He did one, maybe two albums with Aftermath for real. And then Kanye has done a lot of music for the game.
But time out, pause. Hold up. The reason why we talking about loyalty, we were just talking speaking loyalty. He was in the same camp with Dr. Dre and 50 Cent now. His loyalty to Fat Joe and other dudes in henchmen or whatever you want to go into said, nah, I'm going with them as opposed to them. That was a divide.
Nah. That
was a divide. His manager was who?
Jimmy Henchman, right?
Yep. He could have fired his manager, say, no, I'm keeping it I'm with Dre and whatever. Because how you gonna have a manager like him and be on the same team with 50 Cent?
Yeah, it's over with.
Nah,
I mean, I'm gonna say this as well, bro. You gotta think about it like this. Like, if I brought you to the mob, nigga, you tied into the family. You see what I'm saying? I brought you to the table. I set you a plate. You ate like I ate. You don't disrespect that, bro.
You bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, no shape, form, or fashion. You handle that shit behind closed doors. Okay, cool. They didn't want you on the Super Bowl shit. Nigga, Ice Cube, MC Ren, Yellow won't up there neither. You ain't heard them. And you wouldn't even know Dr. Dre without Ice Cube. Or you wouldn't know Ice Cube without Dr. Dre.
Yeah, world-class wrecking crew.
You see what I'm saying? But he said, no, you niggas ain't coming up here. Niggas with attitude. This ain't about niggas with an attitude. This about Dr. Dre and what Dr. Dre want. So if you ain't want, if Cuz ain't want you up there, nigga, you know what you do? Cool.
Right. You see Willie D and Scarface kind of had that same little argument.
Yeah, but you see how Scarface defaced it. Like, how you gonna be? You perform a song without me? I can't. He's like, I'm my own artist. They wanted a song. I gave him a verse from any song I chose, and you do the same song. So what? I love how Scarface answered that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and you know what? That's one thing I fought with them niggas about, like how they handle.
And I fuck with Willie D.
Yeah, they handle that shit like grown fucking men. Hey, bro,
Yeah.
what we talking about? Like the Ghetto Boys is one thing, Scarface is another. You can separate the two, but you would not have a Scarface without the Ghetto Boys.
Mm-hmm.
But also, you gotta give it up to Willie D. He wrote all of Scarface raps in the beginning. He gave him his name. That's why Willie D fell away, even though he shouldn't. You feel me?
I thought he wrote for
Bushwick Bill.
I thought he worked for Bush.
And go back and read. Willie D says it.
It's on the content where they was talking to each other.
It's on his. I follow Willie D. He has his own podcast, and he talked about it before. I bet it's on there something. But if you Google, you can put it in whatever and Google it, and you'll find a clip on it.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I never thought Willie D could fuck with Scarface.
Me either. Me either. Me either.
But see, that's where
But
a lot of
Willie D,
niggas.
though.
That's where a lot of niggas get shit fucked up, because it ain't when you a writer versus rapping, your talent level is not the same. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, nigga, my pen's stupid. I can rap, bro. I always been able to rap, but like, I'm a better writer than I think I might be a better writer than rapper.
I feel what you're saying.
Saying?
Yeah.
Like a rapidy rap ass nigga can't really fuck with me because my pen's stupid. You see what I'm saying? And I can make simple shit sound more intricate than what it really is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, yeah, Scarface sound better than Willie D, dog. Scarface voice sound better. His delivery is better. He's probably a better rapper than Willie D. But Willie D might have a pen. Like, he might have been the one who came up with My Mind Playing Tricks on me. Like,
Concepts.
how simple that
like the concepts.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's that fucking simple. And a rapping ass nigga overthink that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I got a song called Can't Let It Go. You know what I'm saying? And it's simple as fuck. I had my back to the ropes. I had a tax on them folks. You cross me, I can't let it go. You know what I'm saying? Simple.
Yeah.
But it's something that even if you ain't had the trap, you done had your back to the ropes before. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure motherfuckers feel like, hey, if you get crossed in a certain manner, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no expiration date on that, nigga. You not letting that shit go. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the difference between like a Nas and a Jay-Z. And I'm not comparing neither one to either one. I'm just saying that would be, or even Bun B to Pimp C. Like, Bun B a better rapper than Pimp C. But Pimp C
Bun B is my favorite. Me and Matt disagree on this.
On who? Pimp and Bun?
Yeah.
I always said Bun can rap better, but Pimp C, I like Pimp C better. Bun B can out rap Pimp C.
I love UGK, but I like Bun B more. That's my take.
I'm gonna say this. It's the same thing with the Outkast dynamic. Like, yo, bro, everybody and their mama love Andre 3000 until you realize how cold Big Boy is. The nigga said Sir Lucius got Gator belts and Patty belts and Monte Carlos, Eldorados. Like, where are you coming from with this shit, bro? You get what I'm saying? Like,
a polar bear's toenails. Old head, there we go with being talking that shit. Then like I was a curb. I strike a nerve.
Like, bro, I was listening
about to see the Southern playalistic serve. I mean, yeah.
I was listening to the Mighty O yesterday. He was like, he said, he was like, he had a line in there. He was talking about like slamming somebody back to the ground, like, like trash. I'm taking all trash, like, and the way he said it, slamming a nigga back to the curb, like you thinking about slamming a nigga back on the curb. But he talking about how a motherfucker dumped the trash and slammed the trash can back on the curb. You get what I'm saying? And it took me, nigga, 15 years to catch that. I'm like, wait. And I just said, bro, you gonna rewind this back and say, hey, nigga, I'm a writer. And I'm like, wait, hold up, bro.
10 years later, down to graduate, like, congratulations, baby. Hold up.
Yeah, that shit message. I'm like, oh shit. I ain't checked my email, nigga. This nigga just dropped the whole bar on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I think certain motherfuckers is so talented that they need somebody to tether them back to earth. Like Andre was so talented that he needed a nigga like Big Boy to make him seem normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause in the same thing with like Pimp C and Bun B, like when you hear Bun, you like, damn, this nigga here got a vocabulary out this world. But then when you listen to the production, you like, damn, this nigga Pimp C got a fuck kind of ear this nigga got, bro.
Like, you know, Dog Pound and Corrupt, like Daz and Corrupt.
Like Daz and Corrupt, like Corrupt so fucking nasty.
But Daz got that, but Daz spit some shit if you listen though.
Not for sure. Daz bring him back down, like, hey bro, where you going? Where you going? You know what I'm saying? Like fishing. You put that weight. You put that weight on that motherfucker and that bobber. That weight keep that motherfucker hooked in a certain. You know what I'm saying? You need all work in tandem. You feel me? So I think but now back to that 50 Cent shit, bro. I think 50 was a Game. I think Game, yo, I'm real big on loyalty. Like I've known Ted Lowe damn near 20 years now. Bro, a nigga could not pay me to cross this man. Because I met him through a nigga that I love. No H, bro, I love to death. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas stayed together. I know what type of nigga my dog is. Them niggas brothers. Ted Lowe, that's my motherfucking brother. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't be a man with them kind of principles and watch a nigga do something. Like, yeah, I fuck with cuz. No, dog, I gotta stand on that. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Right. I gotta stand on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's a very talented individual. I think he's more overrated than underrated. Because he's basically the black Eminem. At this point, you just telling these wild ass gang stories that may not be true. You over embellishing on everything, and you doing a lot of name dropping, and all your raps is off shock value, bro. That's it at this point.
We back talking about the game.
Yeah, we talking about the game and I mean,
so
to me,
hold on. I feel like this about the game. I remember when the game first. Well, I remember when I first caught wind of the game, around like my senior year.
05, 04?
Yep. At that time, it wasn't a lot of red rags in the game like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we always had like Mac 10 and Quick, but it wasn't a lot of them on the forefront. And then when he came out, though, because at first, I don't know if y'all remember, he was rapping hella like on some like New York shit. And then once he got in, and he got in with the G Unit shit, then he got solidified. But then his shit was always a little extra. It wasn't like the other West Coast shit. But then once, I don't even think he was on Aftermath no more. But like once he started like really making his shit, he made a lot of good records though. He made a lot of good records. But then I think for whatever reason, like for the long time, he was the only one from the West. But then when these new guys from the West started coming up, I feel like somehow they like passed him up.
I mean,
respect to him, I feel like somehow they like passed him up instead of him becoming like how when everybody else come up, it just makes Snoop still this much higher than you. But like with the game, it was like You know what I'm saying? And then it's like now he's trying to reach back, but he got cuts for sure though. That I ain't gonna deny that he got cuts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I probably wouldn't have reacted how he did to Aftermath, but he got some cuts for sure though. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I think, you know what I'm saying? The inner workings of that music shit, bro, that shit be so weird. The politics be so weird that you can never really call, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be having all their personal feelings. It be money involved and niggas' egos get involved. So, you know, it's easy to say from the outside looking in, but shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I just know, like, that's the shit that, you know, niggas gotta avoid, bro. If niggas ever want to get anywhere, like, man, Ted Lo, bro, you put me on, I can't be worried about how much money you making, dog.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Or I
Right.
can't be worried about if Ted Lo got a show in Portland or Ted Lo got a show on the West Coast and he tells shit, all right, Doug, you come out, all right, RIP, need you to come out there so we can get that
Right.
Southwest influence.
Right.
I ain't be rocking Dot, bro. I'm gonna need y'all to just stay back on this one. Oh, but what I look like, nigga, we might not be popping out there. They might not want to hear us in Portland. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
And
but
it might not even be that. That's man, I be going through that with a lot of motherfuckers with different shit. It might not even be that. It might not even be like a motherfucker might just not even think like, I don't know. That might got his whole life wrapped around. He might not even be a good time to just ask him to jump up and come over here in
true,
3 days and
true,
drop everything. You know what I'm saying?
true.
Like, you feel me? Or sometimes it's out of sight, out of mind. But I feel what you're saying. Though you feel me? Motherfucker can't be personal. You just gotta be ready. Look, I helped coach my son's basketball game today. I told them little kids like, man, y'all just gotta be ready. When it's time to go, you just gotta be ready. Don't worry about who you going in with, how much time you get in or ain't getting. Just be
Fact,
ready. So when it's
fact.
your turn to go, you ready. Back up your dog. Be ready. You know what I'm saying?
And make the most of your opportunity. Like Ted Lo, bro, we not no sack chasing ass niggas, bro. Like,
Right.
like you say, nigga, we was on Hollywood Road, nigga, you know what I'm saying, in the trenches. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
In the
and
motherfucking
I ain't stay down there, nigga. But when I came down there, nigga, I was there 2, 3 days, 4, 5 days with y'all, you know what I'm saying, doing
yeah.
my shit with y'all niggas. Real shit. So,
Yeah.
bro, niggas come from humble beginnings and I know this much. I'm not pressed if I don't ever get signed to a nigga like Drake. But if that opportunity did happen, bro, whether I blew or didn't, I would be hard pressed to say anything wrong about a nigga that gave me a chance. Like me and him face to face might have it.
I
You
feel
feel
I
me?
feel you on that though. I feel you
Yeah,
on that.
me and him face to face.
You know though what it probably really is though, with the success that game did have, I think he might be entitled at this point. Part of him entitled and then part of him bitter. But you're right though. He should have just kept moving. Cause I really think that where he really fucking up, like, cause he's tied in with Wack, and Wack got so much bullshit going on. You
Right.
feel me? Wack got so much bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, bro.
Might be getting started too, though. You see what I'm saying?
Huh?
Like, I might be getting it started.
You think he getting extorted?
Hey, look, let me tell you, I tell you, look, you know how this shit go with these politics, bro. You can't be no rich ass gang banging ass nigga, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like the niggas who you know really still in the mixture, them niggas not multi-millionaires, bro.
Right.
You see
Right.
what I'm saying? Like Snoop still from 20 Crib,
Mm-hmm.
bro. But Snoop is like a paying member. It's a difference between Snoop Dogg and Trey D. Nigga, I'm from me and Cub, me and Zero, we from Trey D set. Like, nigga, Trey D really in the with the shits.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was prior to the fame. Snoop Dogg is not.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So game like yo, you already in here with Whack 100. You know, Whacking You, we got they thing going. You know what I'm saying? You claiming Cedar Block Power Rule, you gotta be paying them niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you not on Cedar Block.
I think man, with Snoop and them, I know a lot of cats don't some of them cats don't really like Snoop. But with Snoop, I think he just kind of like, and he might be putting some money in their pockets. I don't know, but I think he got his certain people around him, and I think he at the same time he has such a different place with this shit. Like he got his security and shit now. Versus Trey D, you right. If we
But
talk about straight up cripping, we ain't talking about being a celebrity, just straight up cripping when the cameras is off. Yeah, Trey D that guy. You know what I'm saying? And
not
so
for
he
sure.
might move and wiggle a little different. So
Yeah.
he ain't paying nobody, and I don't know if he will have to, but I also don't think he's not at the same like his pockets ain't looking like Snoop. So motherfuckers, I don't think that they looking at him like, yeah, he might be touching some bread, but I don't think they looking at him as a come up out there. Like a motherfucker might want to get next to Snoop and
Right.
think, okay, I'm a, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo.
You get
So
next to Trey, he might rob you. But the crazy thing about it, cause you know, like our shit so close together. Like nigga, going out there and really, you know what I'm saying? This one thing, being a part of something and being connected to it, it's like going back to Africa damn near. You know what I'm saying? Or for we was talking about the Islam and all that shit, or not shit, but the different religions, it'll be like going to Mecca, going to Jerusalem for a Christian. Like, okay, going to California and like stepping foot on the turf, it put everything in a different perspective because we on 21st Street, they on 20th Street. Like, bro, niggas is back to back. You know what I'm saying? And we rival straight up. Like, nigga, straight up rivals. And the crazy thing about it is niggas Snoop had a security from Insane. His head of security is from Insane. So he when you say he in a different space in life, for sure. But Snoop not out here brandishing it like he still with the shits.
yeah,
And cuz is, and like you say, niggas got different fan bases. You know what I'm saying? Snoop like motherfucking, he's so malleable that he can sell you Skechers. He can fucking sell you girls going out. He can sell you, you know what I'm saying, a hamburger, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He real malleable, dog. He bend and fold or whatever he needs.
nah, I feel that for sure, man. Yeah, it's man, it's a nice little difference, man, between the two guys, man. But you know, I feel like when motherfuckers get to that certain level of success, you know, you gotta have your structure, uh, man, real pat down. You feel me? But you know, this shit is a fool. I think that the homie, I don't know if he done lost signal or not. We're gonna try to give him a second to get back, but you know, I'm gonna take another moment of time to advertise myself. Got my two novels right here in the background. That's Lucky by Theodore McCauley. That motherfucker available now. You also got Nutty by Theodore McCauley. That motherfucker available now too, man. You know, it's the Unbiased Opinion Show where we like to talk the latest in music, hip hop culture, and you know, just current events, what's going on. So, you know, we coming up on 2 hours. I think all my guests either lost signal or man had to get back to what they was doing. But we're gonna be back next week. It's your boy Ted Lowe. Thanks for tapping in.